Hi, my name is Rachana Bolin with Pentagon. Candidate number 0231. I'm here at Lock Park Golf Club and I'll be playing the back 9. Alright, so here we are at hole 10, par 4, dog leg to the left is 305 yards. I have now hybrid and try to lay up to around left 100 yards to the green for an easy approach. So I'll hit like a baby cut or a fade to avoid the trees on the left. For the second shot here, we have 75 yards to the pin, and over the bunker is 65. It's downwind, so the green is breaking from the right to the left, and the shot we try to play is high, spinny shot. So now we're left with 9 feet. The slope is breaking from the right to the left and it's downhill, so I'll give it about a cup to the right. Alright, so here's hole 2, it's 155 yards. It's uphill and the wind is kind of into the wind, so we're gonna add about 10 yards in. So you can see there's a bunker on the left, and we're teeing up on the left side to hit a diagonal to the right to avoid the bunker. So here we also left with 9 feet. Well, the slope is breaking from the left to the right, and we also gave 1 cup to the left. So here we're at hole 3, it's par 5, 521 yards. We have OB on the left side and a bunker on the left side, and also a small stream of water on the right and across the fairway. So the shot we try to play here is aiming a bit to the left and try to hit a cut to avoid the bunker and the OB. So the second shot here, we have 235 yards to the green, but I'm gonna lay up with a 9 iron to left about 100 yards for me to hit another wedge, an easy wedge shot. So here it's downwind, so we're gonna aim between the 2 bunkers. Here we're left with 83 yards. It's uphill but downwind, so we're gonna play about 85. The pin is in the upper hill, the upper layer on the section 2. So we're just aiming to play a high shot and land close to the pin. So we're left with 12 feet. It's an uphill line, so the slope is breaking from the right to the left. So I'm gonna give it a bit inside of the cup. Alright, so now we're at hole 4, par 4, 349 yards. This is the dog leg to the right, so the shot we're trying to play is a sling cut or a sling fade around the corner here. And the wind is from the left to the right, which is helping us to hit a cut. Left with 117 yards. The wind is we're hitting into the wind, so the yard to it about like 120. And the shot we're trying to play is really like a high shot to get the carry to the pin. So here we're left with 21 feet. The slope is breaking from the left to the right. So we're like breaking a lot, so we're giving like a lot more. Like we're giving about a yard to the left. So here we have hole 5, par 5, 490 yards. So the hole is quite short, so I'm gonna hit like a high draw to give us like a shorter approach. So the shot we're trying to play is like a high draw, which gives us like for more further distance. So we're left with 240 yards. So the shot didn't go as planned. We draw like a bit too much and end up on the left of the fairway. So we're trying to play like a high draw over the trees to the green. So I hit it a bit too short, so the ball ended up in the bunker. We're left with about 20 yards to the pin. So for the bunker shot, I try to hit like a bit high because there's like less space for the ball to run. Now it's hole 6, it's par 3, 163 yards. So it's downhill and downwind. So I'm gonna play about 140. And now I have in my hand this pitching wedge. So we hit it a bit short because the tempo of the swing is quite slow. So we left with like about 11 yards. So the shot we're playing is chip and run, and the slope is breaking from the left to the right, so we're aiming a bit to the left of the pin. So here's hole 7, 387 yards, par 4. So the wind is from the left to the right, is quite strong, so we have to aim. So I'll try to hit like the bunker to give it like a short approach to the green. So the wind is a bit too strong, so I couldn't hit over the bunker. So we're left with 134 yards. The wind is still like left to the right. So when you're hitting a fairway bunker, so I add like another iron to it. So I'm using a pitching wedge right now. So there's like water on the left side and a bunker in front. So the shot I'm trying to play is aiming to a bit to the right to like play safe. Ball end up on the left side of the pin. We have 14 feet and the slope is breaking from the left to the right. I'll give it about 2 cups to the left. So here's hole 8. We have have 197 yards to the pin, par 3. So there's bunker and water on the right side. So the safest play is on the left side. So the shot I'm trying to play is a cut, because in case if it doesn't cut, it's gonna stay on the left side, you should play safe. So the wind is actually from the left to the right, so I'm gonna aim like extra to the left. So I hit like a bit too much fade, and the wind also pushes, so the ball end up in the bunker, and it's kind of an uphill line. So I'll play like a high shot bunker into the pin. So the bunker shot was quite short, so we end up with 12 feet. The slope picking from the right to the left. I'm aiming a ball to the right of the cup. So now we're at the last hole. It's 375 yards with par 4. So the shot I'm trying to play is like a stinger shot to like a layup to avoid like the wind and the sand trap. So now we're left with 146 yards downwind, but there's like a tree in front. But like I'm using a pitching wedge, so it's gonna carry over. So the slope here is from left to right. So the ball will definitely go to the right. So we're aiming a bit more to the left and try to hit like a little cut to the pit. So the approach shot was a bit short, so we're left with 27 feet. So the slope is breaking from the left to the right. I'll give it about like 2 yards to the left. We have completed 9 holes. My score was 33 off 35, which is 2 under par.